I have been thinking, I have been wondering, I've been hoping to have chance to get back to my continuing campaign in Knights of Camelot. 1980 TSR. So I've been really excited if you've been following this for the last several chapters because I have a character finally that hasn't died. Yeah. And that is current character, the one that has not died. This is Sir Lagvin of the Greens. And he has had quite an adventure. I'd love to get into a recap right now, but I don't have a lot of time. I I admit that I got on much later than I had. Matters worse is I live in New York City. And about an hour ago, we got a notification, because we weren't watching the news, that New York City is going on lockdown curfew starting at 11 p.m. So I got to make sure I get the dogs outside for their final walk for the evening. So we got about 35, 40 minutes. Let's say 35. So let's see, because we did leave off the last game after finally gaining my freedom. I ran into Sir Galahad. And long short of it, we were sent to go find the questing beast. And we followed it into the land of fairy. And that is where I am. Now let me see. I did forget here, as I've been using little miniatures for my knights, and starting off so quickly I didn't really get a chance to break it all out. But there we go. I got that one. I always have some miniature handy around here. So we are in the land of fairy. Now, this is the first time not only Sir Lagvin has been here in the realm of fairy, but it also marks the first time in this game that I have actually gotten to the land of fairy at all. So this is definitely a first. So we will find, it's not on the handy dandy quick little sheet, so let's go over here to the main book, and I got to see what the table is that I will be rolling on for fairy. Okay. Index is really good. Let's see what it says on page 15. I don't think that's the chart, though. Gotta find the fairy chart. Okay, goodly hermits, knights. This book is all charts. This game is all charts, which gives it a high level of replayability. Now, with the original printing of it here, as they did with so many TSR books, I'm not completely happy with the way it was edited together. It does make things a little difficult sometimes to find in here. And all I need right now is the chart in fairy. Actually, the fairy chart, I remember, is the normal random chart, but there are certain normal encounters chart, but there are certain ones that you ignore. I'm guessing Mad Knight, Knights, Brigands, but I have to see exactly what it is that I have to ignore while I'm here. And then I can finish my time with Galahad and continue my quest to improve my standing with my chivalry, my virtue. That will end up getting me an audience with Arthur, and then from there I can become a knight of Camelot. And the game doesn't have to end there. You can continue your campaigns, your adventures during this time. As long as you know where the information is. Fairy. Counter charts. At the very beginning of that. So I know I remember seeing it last time. That's why I remember there were certain things when you're in fairy that don't come up on the rolls. And that was the only thing for fairy here that it mentioned. Okay. No reaction. It's encounter. Here for encounters. Normal encounters. Let's see. Peasants. So now I'm getting a little bit upset. This is an adventure. Going to the land of fairy, is it not? Galahad's fairy visit. This is an adventure. So what if I go back here to adventures? I did not write down the code for it. They each have codes. Visit fairy. Here we go. Randomly deploy a dwarf. When reached, you will let the player cards the land of fairy, not the player knight's companions. So I went there without Galahad. That's right. I remember that now. 12 victory points upon arriving at fairy. Let's appeals to passerbys, enchantments. You can run around here, right? But it's not. Right. Goodly dwarfs. Fairy. 8 enchantment, not golds, tricks, combat, appeals. Knights, dwarves, goodly hermits, kings, castles, lady reaction, town, river, forest, sea. Oh, man. All right, let's take a roll until I find this. And not count on what I think I already have correct. So this is a 3 and a 4. Don't need to count this. That would only have been with the 6 or 7 to figure out what it is. So we got a 4 as an animal. So yes, we can encounter an animal. I know that much. In the land of fairy. So the way the game was set up was these cool little chits. And you just randomly draw, and it tells you the animal and has the stats on them. Wow, I'm telling you, I'd really love to see an update to this game. So we have a dog. Bow wow. Bow wow. We got a dog. So a dog is in fairy. That's an animal. So now we will go to animal encounter reactions, which is right over here. Animal encounters. No need for the off die. So right here, 3. Oh no, it's attacking my steed. Must be hungry, I guess. Okay. Attack steed. Draw 1 animal at random, which we have there, which is a dog. Attacks the player character's horse. If one has one, yes, I do still have one, right? Yes, I do. I still had one from the last game. The horse may be slain by a combat event, or if the animal inflicts 3 wounds. The player knight may fight for his horse, but the horse itself does not fight. Should the animal slay the player's mount, it will then attack the player knight. Dun, dun, dun! All right. So now the combat for the dog is... Combat for the dog is showing that its attack dice are 2, and its wound level are 2. Wound level and attack dice. 2 and 2 is what we're looking for. This is not a knight. Now, there's something I realized. If you watch the previous chapters, there's something I realized that I did wrong in a few fights, and I did not fight chivalrously. This is not a knight. I do not have to fight this chivalrously, so I can fight this fairy dog while I'm on horseback. And that means that I will have 3 dice, as opposed to it's 2. But I always roll for the monster, the enemy, first. So got a 9. 4, 6, 8. Oh. That fairy dog got the better of me by 1. I'll mark that off on my wounds. I have 12 wounds right now. 12 wound ability, 12 hit points. So that's losing the 1. So rolling for the fairy dog again. This time it's got a 6. Should be able to beat that. 4, 6 with a difference of 2. It had 2, so it is off the board. It kind of bit my ankles there a little bit. Oh, there's my queen's castle in the wasteland. Got to move that, make sure that's safe. So there we go with the dog defeated. I'm gonna stay in fairy, see what else happens. All right. Hey, it took me many games to get here. Do we need this? I think so. So that's a 6 brigands. No, there are no brigands in the realm of fairy. 6, 9. A lady with possible knights. Oh, now this is why I wish I knew where that list was very quickly here, because I'm not sure if a lady will be in the fairy realm. One more quick dash look. No. Okay. So we will randomly draw, see who the lady is. Since we haven't gone through this yet, I'll give this another shuffle, this time on camera. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. And King Arthur's your uncle. So the lady who is traveling or trapped in fairy is Anglides. I'm probably really butchering that. All right. Now, there are lady charts. Yes, I said that correctly. There are lady charts. Lady reaction chart. There we go. Don't need the odd die. So we're looking at 8. Asks for escort. Oh, she has been trapped in the realm of fairy. And now is looking to go home. 8 for the ladies. 8. The player knight is asked to accompany the friendly lady to a randomly determined town or port. If Strangor, Logs, or Northumberland are indicated, the destination is either London or York. If not escorted, the lady will not remain friendly. The requested escort is treated as aid. 6 virtue points are gained for performing it or lost for refusing it. Far be it from a knight of the realm to not honor a request of aid for a lady. So we will randomly determine, and that's what this chart up here is, random deployment chart. We may need the off die for this. 11, we do not. So oh, wow, okay, she's going to Ireland. Well, I feel like Bugs Bunny with that little baby penguin. I'm dying again. All right, so we have to get her to her castle. Town or port. Okay, so that would be down. That would be down. So she needs to get over here. I don't gotta bother looking for her shit. You just leave this right here, so let me know. Oh, leaving ferry. Was the only one thing was it here on 19? All right, so we have to find another dwarf to leave fairy. This is yielding. I do not yield, good sir, or knight, or madam. All right, well, I have to lead her out. So let's see. Got a 7. No knights. Would there be knights? See, again, I wish I knew. No, I know there was no mad knights. There was very little that was possible to be in here. So let's try that again. 8 peasants are not here. 7. 8. 12. A king. King. Possibly with knights. Oh, there's a lady there, so let's see who the king is. My lord, the king approaches. Arthur. Arthur is lost in the realm of the fairy. Ooh, possibly with the knights. Arthur, there's the random appointment. Yeah, so now the kings. I went the wrong way. Here we go. Kings. Kings, kings, kings. They're usually accompanied by 0 to 5 knights. Roll 1 die to determine the number of knights in the king's party. A 6 indicated the king is traveling alone. Oh! Arthur is alone. Traveling alone in the realm of the fairy. And you know what? I'm just gonna do this right now. I'm gonna change that up what I did. I'm gonna put this here so we know she's going to Castle Downs. She's still in the fairy realm with me. I wonder if this is before or after Arthur knows his wife is unfaithful. That's neither here nor there. Just a question. All right, so he's alone. Wow. Okay, so guess what, kids? It's time for another chart. And this is the King reaction chart. The King reaction chart, which is right down here. You got an 8. We actually didn't need the off die. Asks for escort. Whoa, I'm sort of Lagvin of the yellow cab. Or of the Uber. Okay, so he needs an escort. The friendly king. King Arthur's friendly with me now. Oh, I forgot to make those notes because she's friendly with me now too. It said, unless I didn't do it, I'm doing it. So that's Englides. Ladies. I didn't put a space down for that. So friendly ladies. Wow, that doesn't really sound the way it's supposed to. Okay, so the friendly ladies. You got Anglides. Very cool. And friendly kings. This is awesome. This is freaking awesome. If I survive this, this is the first shoo-in for me to become part of the round table, because I'll already be going into this with Arthur on a friendly note with me, unless I screw it up somehow. But okay, so Arthur needs an escort. The friendly king asks the player knight to accompany him to his royal castle. Oh, I don't even got to choose randomly. He's specifically asking me to take him back to Camelot. Oh, but I got to look at the score. Well, not now, not during the game, but in between games, I got to look at my chivalry and virtue again, and my virtue levels. I know it's not enough. I am like way off. But maybe we take the long way around. You know, we take the lady first. We got to. she's a lady, and then take the long way back. Actually, every way is a long way back to Camelot from Ireland. And this might be my chance while I'm accompanying Arthur back to Camelot. That's when he realizes that I should be one of his knights. Oh, this is so cool. I love this freaking game so much. Why don't we have an update to this? Okay. I didn't finish reading it. I got so excited. If not escorted, the king will not remain friendly. The escort is treated as an aid. 6 virtue points are gained for performing it, or lost for refusing it. Who's going to refuse Arthur? Okay, so as far as I know, I still got to find a way out of Fairy. So I will, and I believe a dwarf is the way to do that. So well, actually, I don't even need the off die if, like, knights and brigands and knights aren't rolled. So 11, and I found a dwarf. Oh, I found a dwarf. Billy Barty appears out of nowhere and asks me what I wish for. No, it's not. It's not Billy Barty, and it doesn't work like that. If you don't know who Billy Barty is, watch Under the Rainbow. One of his best works. Who remembers Under the Rainbow? All right, so dwarfs. I need the explanations. I got the dwarf thing there, but I want to have this set up already for the explanation. Ladies and knights, the kings, dwarf. Okay, so dwarf reactions. Again, don't need the off die. 10. Hey, Shogunstein, good to see you, brother. Yeah, my virtue level isn't very good. I'm not worried about that right now at the moment, though. But I rolled a 10, and he asks for aid. Ladies, kings, even dwarves, everyone goes to Sir Lagvin of the Greens when they need to get stuff done. That's what the bards will be singing about throughout the realm. All right, now let's take a look and read the actuals right up here. For 10, the friendly dwarf seeks service with the player knight. Oh, I had a dwarf and I lost the dwarf. Oh, I got another dwarf again. Actually, did I have him before I entered Fairy? Because it doesn't matter because you lose your companions. So I had to lose them coming in. So either way, I don't have one right now. So that's so freaking cool. He will join, but doesn't have any extra equipment. Oh. Well, hey, I still got a dwarf. If the player knight already has a dwarf, the 2 dwarves will attack each other. Oh, sweet Lord, why didn't I still have, did I write his name? Nicky Picky. Why wasn't Nicky Picky? Oh, this is like, classic WWF. Oh, that would have been too cool. Any dwarf defeated in combat is slain. If the encountered dwarf is victorious, he will then attack the player knight. It's like, how dare you have another dwarf? I will kill that dwarf, and then I will kill you for having a dwarf. This is mythical dwarfs, by the way, not little people. All good. But yeah, very, very cool. Okay, so I will be allowing him to stay with me, to accompany me, but we don't have any extra equipment. Hopefully when I get her to her place, I can re-equip there. Okay. I got a dwarf, I got a lady, and I got a king, and I still... Is it a hermit? I need a hermit. How do you... Yeah, I need a hermit's what I need. Unless... I mean, because I am assuming that you just can't just leave the realm of fairy, because that kind of defeats most of the myths that we have about fairy. And this is really twisting my hairs. Me and the dwarf both are short hairs. Mad nights don't help. Mad nights don't help. So I'm going to make a call. That you know, it's funny. We had to go to Ireland, which is where we found the hermit or the dwarf, whoever it was, that sent us to the realm of fairy. That's where we ended up going before. Oh, huh. That was for the with a stag when we went there. White Hart leads the fairy. Oh, White Hart leads the fairy. That's the play an animal shoot at random. It's legendary White Hart. The player knight is arrived. The White Hart will lead them into the land of fairy without his companions. Upon arrival, the player knight receives 12. So we follow him back. That happen in Ireland. You know what? No, that's too easy. I'm not going to do that. That sucks. I'm not going to do that. I am going to roll random deployment to see where the fairy portal, since I'm making a judgment call here, is going to dump me out. May need this on a 6 or 8 or 12. So that's a 3, which means Scotland. Oh, this could not get any better for me. This really couldn't get any better for me. To build up my reputation and my chivalry and my virtue, to get her here and then him here, I have all of this possibility. I am so digging it. And we're hitting almost a 30-minute mark. And I'm so sorry for that because I am going to end up calling it here. I'm sorry it's so short. But like I said, New York City is going under curfew at 11 o'clock. I still got to get the dogs out before the curfew. So, and I think if I continued right now, I would get too deep into a fight or two, and that would put me over the time. So obviously, I do not want to get caught. So that was awesome. Thank you for seeing me through my time in Fairy, and this is really cool. We can please. I don't know when this particular game I'm going to do again. Maybe again this week if I'm lucky. There's a couple of other things I want to get back to as well. And I'm preparing to get back to the normal schedule. Hopefully by next week. So let's see what I got. What I'm going to get done. But yeah, so, Arthur Angelis back. I'm going to write those up in my notes. Thank you for joining me, everyone. This has been, from my point of view, another freaking exciting game of Knights of Camelot. We need this game updated. All right, everybody. I'm your buddy Big John Ed G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And I am out of here before lockdown.